one of the common arguments is that the official death toll, the reports of destruction, all of the things that Rob recounted for us earlier are highly inflated numbers that can't be trusted because they're reported by Hamas.
Well, for me, I can simply say, first of all, we have been accepting the Hamas government's statistics on health in Gaza for decades. We have to remember that Hamas is the government of the Gaza Strip. That we have conflated something here, and that is to say, we are saying, like Israel wants us to say, that Hamas represents everyone who's a terrorist, everyone who is trying to attack Israel. If you were working for Sewage Corporation, or if you were working for water sanitation, water purification, or you're working at a library, you'd be working with Hamas. Hamas actually is responsible for the medical system inside of the country as well. So Hamas just simply is the government that was voted in. So therefore, since we have had a long track record, and health organizations around the world have regularly accepted that the professionals who are inside of the Gaza medical institutions are giving a fair reporting from what they're seeing inside of their hospitals, why should we distrust that now? When I find out that reasonable organizations that are not necessarily pro-Gaza, like the New York Times, accepts these numbers, then I have cause to think that perhaps these numbers are accurate. When Reuters will accept these numbers, I have cause to think, well, okay, they're accurate. Having said that, even if we were to say, okay, inflated by 10 or 20%, let's just give that away if we had to. It doesn't make any difference. You still are looking at a catastrophic slaughtering, a horrific slaughtering of people here. So this is just simply a deflection. What you have here is the Israeli military trying to obfuscate exactly what's going on inside there. So when you say 40,000, they simply say, oh, it's exaggerated. Well, okay, then let's take it down to 35 or 30,000. Is that still acceptable? No, it isn't acceptable. I think the most important thing in my mind is what Rob mentioned at the very top of this, and that is the Lancet recently came out, and John Mearsheimer and a number of other people have come out, and they've said the death toll is not simply going to be those who have been bombed or shot. The death toll is going to be the consequences that come out of this.
Right.
We're going to see disease at an unprecedented scale. Yeah. When you starve a population this severely, the children and the elderly are the first to go. And so therefore, they are going to be incapable of resisting diseases you and I, who are well-fed, are going to be able to resist. So before this whole thing is over, we are going to see staggering numbers.